Welcome to Fandom Talks Broadchurch, season numero dos.
Great names for boobs. Go.
Ladies.
No, like Harold and Crick, or like Bert and Ernie,
Thelma and Louise.
Tiffany and Company.
Tiffany and Company? Which one's Tiffany, the bigger one?
Yeah.
Well, it has been a wonderful break, and what a way to start it.
Oh my god.
Then with Broadchurch.
Oh god.
The new season has arrived, and it is scandalously juicy and amazing, and holy shit, I'm gonna crap in my pants.
Don't. Broadchurch season 2, the first episode, reasonably titled episode 1. It's gonna be a problem later on when they have more seasons.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to reference the season and the name of the episode and the season. Yeah. So it's gonna have to be like, oh yeah, I was watching episode 2 the other day. Wait, but episode 2 of what season, my friend?
I guess. But I mean, like, not all shows have titles for their episodes.
That's so posh.
No, I think it's good because I feel like if they gave it titles, it would give away, you know, what's to come. And like, it has such a shock factor like 90% of the time.
So on Broadchurch, we got the return of our favorite duo.
Yes, Detective Hardy and Detective Miller. Except they're not really detectives no more.
So Miller's this kind of like traffic cop now, which is, it's a little sad to see that interaction at the beginning with her and the guy she's pulling over, and then her partner or whatever that woman was, who was like, go easy on him, and she was like, give me your license.
So grumpy cat.
Yeah, poor thing though. I mean, she's going through the biggest struggle out of all of them.
Yeah, she is.
And then we get a huge plot twist with Hardy coming out with the whole like bootleg witness protection program thing.
The whole real reason that he was even in Broadchurch, I think that developed his character like 1,000 times, because now he's not the grumpy like detective anymore, you know. He's somebody who's I feel like
had a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he didn't just move to get away from
that as rumors. Well, like he didn't run away.
Exactly.
He had a reason for coming to Broadchurch besides like not wanting that like
the heat.
Pressure.
Yeah. Which is great. I think it adds a whole new layer to him, and it was interesting to see David Tennant.
You know, I was a little skeptical over what they were going to do for this season. I didn't think that they were going to bring up the whole Danny issue again. I thought it was going to be like a whole fresh new murder. But I like what they're doing. I see where they're going with this, and they've introduced new characters and introduced new troubles and stuff like that. With the lawyers that they've introduced, with obviously, what's his name? Alex, or... The main suspect for the other case, Hardy's other case.
Oh, yeah, Claire.
No, the main suspect.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I forgot his name too.
They've introduced
shady guy.
Yeah, the shady suspect guy from Hardy's previous case.
In
Claire, you know.
And like, I feel like it had such a potential to like not do well as a second season, because as a whole, Broadchurch as a first season, like it felt so complete, and yet there were very small loose ends that could have possibly hinted to a second season, and I think it's much more than at least anything I could have expected.
I'm really excited to see how the prosecution is gonna break up the case.
The prosecution is going to be interesting because you're seeing the two extremes.
I really just want to see them tear up the case.
Yeah.
And we got kind of a taste of what it was going to be when Miller's lawyers were talking to him.
Ooh, yeah.
And they brought up Detective Hardy.
Oh, that's so gonna bite him in the ass.
Yeah, they're gonna aim to destroy him.
I feel like they're going to imply that there was something going on between Ellie and him.
Maybe not. I think they're gonna take the route of the hospitalization.
I don't think so, because they didn't bring it up. They brought up like, oh, was she seeing him outside of work? Did you ever see him outside of work? He was like, that one time. Was there anyone with you when he arrested you? Did he record the confession? You know, like, I feel like they were implying, personally, I feel like they were implying that Ellie and Alec had a much more closer relationship, and now that, you know, Ellie's doing the favor for Alec of taking care of Claire, or we assume she's going to, they're gonna bring up even more proof.
We also have this shady well, not shady. We have the relationship going on between the two lawyers. One was a teacher and one was a student, it feels. And then something happened between them because the student, she was like, oh, you're doing this for them and you didn't do it for, and then she broke off. So I'm interested to see how that unravels. That's obviously gonna spark a bigger interest in solving, in winning the cases, you know?
Personally, one of my favorite parts was getting to see David Tennant beardless again. It's been quite some time.
I'm really excited to learn what happened in, what was that town called?
Sandbrook?
Sandbrook. I'm really excited to learn what happened in Sandbrook.
And where the 19-year-old is, because I thought that both the girls had turned up dead, but apparently only the younger one. And the other one's still missing. So.
And you know what? Like, I'm just really excited to learn what happened there. We might be able to, we might meet the wife.
And his daughter.
Which
would be interesting because Alec is such a question mark. If you guys are looking for a way to see Broadchurch, I will link my Tumblr down below, and every Monday I will put a streaming place where y'all can view it along with the UK instead of waiting until March like the rest of the US of A, because BBC America for some reason pushed the premiere date from February all the way to March.
That being said, we will be following the British air dates.
Yes.
For Broadchurch.
Because why would we why? Why would we wait?
We can't wait for the story to unravel.
Yes.
It really is really good.
Yeah.
They did a really good job of just capturing me and just being like, hey Andrea, tune in every fucking Monday. And I'm like, yeah, TV. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
And especially for a first episode, because typically first episodes are very kind of set everything up in a very low tone and kind of slow way, and it really bam bam thank you ma'am.
It pissed me off when Miller went up to the stand and he was not guilty.
Oh no!
Ah man, it pissed me off so badly.
No, not okay with that.
Okay, so can we talk about Mark? Let's talk a little bit about
that
Mark
shady fucker
and what he does on his free time.
That shady fucker.
What? Oh,
you know he's planning something.
Yeah, of course he is. Now, the extent of which his plan is gonna go, I'm not maybe he's just gonna spend some time with Tommy, and then he's gonna imply that something else is going on, just to threaten the father in a kind of way, but he's not gonna do anything, you know? I just hope he doesn't kill him.
I hope not either. That being said, question of the video, do you think Mark's gonna kill Tommy? Because that is looking like a very shady possibility, because Mark's quite the shady man. Okay, so follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and my Tumblr, which I will link below, where you will be able to see the streaming of Broadchurch every Monday. You will be able to find a link somewhere on my Tumblr. You'll be able to search it. I'll be sure to tag it as Broadchurch Season 2. And we will see you all in a few days with our American Horror Story episode.
Yes! The future is bleak for Mark Latimer.